Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ and this is your pick a card. Today I'm gonna do I don't know if I've done it before on my channel, um, but I felt called to do this, so I will do it. This pick a card will be, what are the signs trying to tell me? So this is for those of you who are seeing signs. You're seeing feathers, you're seeing numbers, you're seeing certain phrases being repeated. Like, for example, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I see go, go, go all the time. And sometimes it's hard to read or to get that information, right, of like, what specifically are you trying to tell me? So I'm gonna pick some cards here for you guys. Of course, there's gonna be 3 stacks. Take everything with a grain of salt. These are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If it applies, great. If it doesn't, then maybe the next video will. So I have 5 decks here. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but we shall see. Okay, so just keep an open mind. Think of that as I'm shuffling the cards. Think of that those signs that you keep seeing, and let's see what Spirit has to tell you. Let me put my zipper down because I feel like it's rubbing off my earphones here. Okay, so let me just introduce the cards because I get asked this all the time. So I decided to do it at the beginning of this video. So the purple deck is the Dennis Lynn Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. I love these cards. Okay, so these are the purple ones that you see all the time. There are these right here, so I'm going to be using that deck. Now let me put the book away. And then we're going to be using the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, which are these deck right here. And then I'm going to be using the Butterfly Oracle cards for Life Changes by Doreen Virtue, which is the butterfly blue stack here. And then I'm going to be using this tarot deck over here, which is called the Prisma Visions Tarot. I'm pretty sure this was a collector's edition. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. There weren't a lot. I know he has like a second version or a second edition release that came out. But this one's the first one, the first edition. And then I maybe will be using the Messages from Your Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So all of these are by Doreen Virtue, so these 3 are, except this one. This one's from Denise Lynn, and this one is the Prisma Visions Tarot by James R. Eads, I believe. And yeah, so let's get started. Let's see what comes up. Remember, the timestamps are listed in the description box below, along with my email for personal readings, as well as my Instagram. It's up and running now, which is great because I heard everybody had a little chaos with Instagram. So that was good to hear. At least I wasn't the only one. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, people are going to think I just left or I didn't want to post. But no, it was everybody's. So let's see. Okay, so take that deep breath. Think about that sign, those signs that you have been seeing. Hopefully this will provide you with some guidance in regards to what those signs are. What is Spirit trying to tell you? Why do I keep seeing that repeated, that number, that phrase? Wow. Okay. When this happens, I usually read them. Okay. So this is going to be more of a general message. So there is some type of a storm brewing, okay? There's something that's come up. There was some type of chaos. There was some type of difficulty that has come up for you or for some of you, right? Like, for example, yesterday's Instagram. I know it's so not important, right? But for those of us who work on, who have our businesses from Instagram and Facebook and all these social medias, give me a second, the ambulance. It becomes an obstacle. For some of you, something did happen unexpected just because the ambulance happened to be crossing as I said that. So something unexpected, there might be a tower moment, something out of nowhere comes. But Spirit really wants you to know that you're overcoming these obstacles and you can overcome anything that comes your way. There's victory. They're saying don't forget to have passion and pleasure in your life. You're reaching your destination. Do not worry. Maybe you feel like your trail has been detoured, or there's something that come up. You're trying to reach a goal and something came up, and Spirit is saying, wait, okay, wait. Sometimes detours are a blessing in disguise, and we get angry, right? When we're like, man, I knew I wanted to do this, or I knew I was sure I was going to arrive by that day or by this time, or, but Spirit is saying, just hold on. Okay, there's a reason. Wow, we're already 5 minutes in. So let's see. Think about that sign, that repeated number that you are constantly seeing, that name. I don't know, that repetitive sign. Bodies of water, okay. And I was going to just go walk at the park right now, but I was like, no, let me record. So maybe Spirit is saying you should take a walk at that lake. There's a beautiful lake at the park where I go. Let's see. Maybe some of you need to drink more water, need to connect with your emotions more. Water is all about your emotions, your subconscious. Also, when we try to decipher these signs, we need to connect with our intuition. We need to connect with our subconscious, right? Because that's where our intuition lies too, and our emotions and our subconscious. Okay, at the bottom we have gracefully aging. Wow. Okay, some of us are aging. Aging. Okay, let's see. Oh, time is flying. Okay. That's why I don't like shuffling in camera, but I know sometimes I like to do it because I feel called to, but see, it takes up a lot of time. So maybe I should go back. At the bottom, we have the Nine of Swords. There are some fears coming up. Okay. That's why some of us need to go outside and connect with water, with our emotions. There's a lot of fear in our subconscious going on at this time. So, again, this is stack 1, 2, and 3. Like always, the timestamps will be listed in the description box below, along with my email for personal readings and my Instagram. And of course, if you have any questions, you can reach me at my Instagram, the fastest way to reach me, honestly. Or you can email me, it's the fastest way too. Or you can just leave it in the comment section. Or you can go to my website, either or. So thank you very much, and let's get started with option 1. So let's see, for option 1, what are all these signs trying to tell you? Why do I keep seeing these signs? What is Spirit trying to get my attention? Wow, 3 of Cups, something good is coming. Something you've been working for a very long time, I'm getting here. Okay, because, I mean, we're seeing 3 girls here as valet. This seems like a man to me. I feel like you've been working really hard, right? Ballet dancers or people who do this, they do a lot of, they rehearse a lot. There's a lot of hard work and discipline. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, there's a celebration coming up. All your hard work, all your discipline, all the times you took out of your day to practice, to rehearse something, to do something, it's gonna pay off, and there's something wonderful coming your way, some type of celebration, acknowledgement, some type of a party too. I'm hearing for some of you have an unexpected invitation to a family gathering, a wedding, a baby shower. Some of you are, if you've been wanting to get pregnant, you will be getting pregnant, within 3 months. I am picking that up very strongly. For some of you, I feel like this will be your 3rd daughter, okay? I feel like everything is coming together. Everything is coming full circle for you. But it's just a matter of time here, okay? But whatever it is that you've been working very hard to accomplish, it's on its way to you. And that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Also, for some of you, you need to have more fun. You need to go with the flow. See how this wind right here is like waves, and it's very swirly, and this is all very swirly and spirals. So I feel like you need to go with the flow. You need to allow Spirit to take the wheel here, okay? And be grateful for everything that's in your life at this time. That will help the manifestation come to you sooner. I feel like that's what Spirit is really telling you. Have fun. Go out. Connect with family members, with your friends, with people that you love and you cherish. and be grateful for that. And through that, you will become more happy, and in this happy energy, your manifestations, you're allowing your manifestations to come to you in a faster way. Okay, because when we just sit there and think about, like as I said, that it was 10 minutes with 10 seconds, so as you just sit there and thinking about it, is kind of actually blocking the manifestation. I know it's so counterintuitive. You would have thought that if you're sitting there just thinking about it constantly, it would just pop up, but that's not the way it goes, right? You have to let go and be open up to receiving. Look at her hand. Her hands are open. Be open to receiving, and you might be seeing feathers. You might be seeing a lot of color pink. You might be seeing a certain specific petals. I feel like some of you are seeing petals, like rose petals, or are finding just petals of some type of a flower. And I could easily say it's pink, okay? And for some of you, pink, and for others of you, I'm picking up yellow. Yeah, do not worry about. Wow, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Yes, whatever it is that you've been working for, whatever it is that you've been putting in the effort, that you have been practicing, that you have been dedicating time and time, even if sometimes you're tired. I'm getting this image of someone being really, really tired and still getting up to practice, still getting up to go do whatever it is that they need to do. And the drive behind that is that love and that passion that you love, that you have for this thing that you're doing. And some of you are really worried about your future, and spirit is saying everything is coming together. Just focus on being happy, focus on your relationships, focus on giving and receiving love. And also, you need to open up to receiving. I'm being drawn, I don't know if you do something with your hands, okay, because I'm being drawn to all these hands here. See, these hands on top are closed, and then these are open. They're open, and then look at her hands. I don't know if you do something with your hands, like you do Reiki, or maybe it doesn't have to do anything spiritual. It could be you do jewelry. It could be you sew, or you knit, or you do massage therapy, something with your hands. Okay, I feel like your hands right now, your manifestation power is very, very strong, and you're able to attract, but also you need to open up, okay, because you have a bright future ahead of you. If you're worried about your career, don't be. Your career, your future looks beautiful. It looks sunny, it looks bright. Any obstacles that you have had, they're all being removed. If you feel drawn to working with this goddess, go ahead and work with her. And then the signs are basically telling you, like, don't worry. You're stressing yourself too much. I feel like maybe you're the one that's in the Nine of Swords energy here. Yeah, see, because you planted something. Again, you're passionate about something. You put in the hard work, you put in the hard labor, and you're like, wait, where is it? Like, I don't see it, JJ. And this is a constant theme all the time, right? But something is, maybe you just see one little fruit, bear fruit, but soon enough, everything will bear fruit. The tree will be covered in fruit. So Spirit is saying you planted the right seeds, and you watered them, and you nurtured them. And don't let your fears get in the way, because your future is bright. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of collaborations too with the Three of Cups, getting together, talking, sharing ideas, communicating with one another, with like-minded people too. And then your last card is volunteer. So this card, to me, for some of you, maybe you started in a volunteer position. Maybe you went and you volunteered in a place, and you're like, this is what I want to do. You're going to be offered a position in that place where you volunteered, okay? For others of you, I'm getting volunteer. I'm getting it like join in, have fun. I feel like you're always too worried about work, and Spirit is saying, do not worry. There's a bright future ahead of you. You don't need to worry. Focus on gratitude. Focus on joy. Focus on having fun. And then everything else will fall into place, okay? Also, Spirit is saying, remember, a job, work, and a job will always be there. Your love, your friendships, your relationships are not always going to be there. So, change your perspective a little bit, and just for right now, focus more on your relationships, on your loved ones, on your friendships. And then soon enough, the wheel will turn where your work will be your focus again. Okay, that's what the signs are trying to tell you. If you've been thinking about volunteering somewhere, then the signs are telling you, yes, go for it, because there's going to be a beautiful future that you're going to make for yourself because of this volunteer opportunity. Okay, for some of you, maybe you volunteer at a ballerina, or you do like ballet. I don't know, man, sorry, English is not my first language, so I think it's ballet, I think. But maybe some of you, or maybe you're a coach in dancing, maybe you coach, or you're a teacher, or maybe you yourself want to join, ballet and have fun, and or join a dancing class or something creative, painting, paintbrushing. um, Go ahead, you have the green light to do it. Something wonderful will come out of it, because your heart and your vibration will expand through this joy. Okay, through the joy of doing what it is that you're trying to do. So thank you very much. And now to option 2. Whoa, I need to ground. Okay, give me a second. For option 2, let me just take a deep breath. I just heard run. Maybe some of you need to run. See, what are these signs trying to tell you? The Knight of Wands. Okay, maybe you're trying to run too fast. The Knight of Wands is the fast knight. The knight that wants to do it all in one day. The knight that gets overly excited and then the passion dies. So I feel like, let's look at the other cards. But I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell you with all the signs, that things are going to pick up very, very fast. This is kind of the energy of, I'm getting like being on the phone. You have a meeting here, you have a meeting there. You're busy, emails to answer, work to attend to. Your kids are demanding attention. So it's like this busy energy. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, yes, maybe things are slow right now, but things are going to pick up very, very fast. Okay. I also am getting this energy of passion here. Spirit is saying, follow your passion. Okay. Don't let your passion, don't let it be like a second thing. Make sure you put that as your priority right now. For some of you, this may be a fire sign individual that you maybe are like, well, are these signs telling me something about this person, X, Y, and Z? Yes, if this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or is very fiery, then yes, maybe, whatever it is that you're asking for, they're telling you yes. I feel like this person seems tied up. So maybe you feel tied to something. Maybe you need to ground. Maybe you're too much in your head. You're letting your passion get you off course, and Spirit is saying, wait, take things slow. This has been coming up a lot in very readings, actually. Take things slow, one step at a time. Don't try to get ahead of yourself. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Yeah, soon enough things will pick up. You will start moving forward. That's what the signs are trying to tell you. If something came up, something unexpected that made you feel like you're tied, Spirit will offer you the sword to cut yourself free from whatever this situation is, from whatever this obstacle is. If it's from a person, you should cut ties with this person. If you were coming to this reading with being like, okay, Spirit, I want to know if I need to cut this relationship with this fire sign or with this individual. This person may be younger than you. This person is very in and out of your life. This person is not committed. This person is kind of like this is kind of like the player energy to me, the Knight of Wands. If that, again, huge disclaimer, if that's what you're into, that is completely okay, right? If that's what you want, that's what you're looking for at this time, then great. And that person, that's the person. But if not, if you came in looking for guidance of cutting it, or being like, should I cut it? I feel like you should. Okay. Also, I'm being drawn to the nose here. It's a huge nose. And I feel like this person is a bit of a liar. I don't know why. I'm getting Pinocchio vibes here. So I feel like this person lies. Make sure this is not you, okay? Because the truth will come out. Okay, the truth always comes out. I also got the phrase right now, I want to be a real boy. So I feel like I don't know if like you're maybe dating someone and they're very childish. Okay, they're very childish. They're a bit of a liar. They always say the right thing at the right time. Very charming, very charismatic. And you're just like, in this relationship, it's been obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And again, if you were seeking guidance or clarity on whether you should leave this person, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I just say what I see in the cards. It's completely up to you. It is your choice. You have free will. This is just guidance. If it resonates with you, great. And if it doesn't, just let it go. But if you are seeking for guidance, I feel like yes. Okay? If you are committed in this relationship, I feel like you two can overcome anything that comes your way. Okay? This little hiccup that came up, again, if you both of you are committed and devoted to one another, you guys will make it through. You got to apply it to how it is. You got to see how it applies best in your life, okay? I'm also getting this energy of like you want something to happen, but it's still in the energy um phase. It's not in the material phase yet. It's not tangible yet, okay? But spirit is saying it will come to be a reality, but there's some things that you still need to cut away from your life. There are some obstacles that need to be cleared so that your path so that you can move forward on your path, okay? I'm also getting that for some of you, the messengers that are coming or the signs that you are seeing are birds, okay? And you might be getting these birds. I forgot what my son calls them. Um, red robins, I believe that's what he says they're called. My son knows all these things. I don't know. So you might be seeing a lot of birds, or you might be seeing a specific type of bird that follows you around, that is always chirping by your window. And I feel like you're having a lot of messages, okay? For some of you, it's downloaded within your brain during nighttime, but it's difficult for you to kind of make meaning out of these signs, okay, or out of these messages. But if you're having difficulties in achieving something, if you feel like there is an obstacle, well, there is, but Spirit is saying just hold your horses a little bit, have more patience. Soon enough, things will pick up and this obstacle will be removed. Sometimes, like I said at the beginning, if you missed it, detours or obstacles are sometimes put on our path because we're either going too fast or we're missing something. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, maybe this signs, you might be seeing a lot of 222s. I don't know why I just got that, but I'm getting this like you're just going too fast, and Spirit is saying you're missing something, you're getting out of balance, you need to center yourself, bring yourself back inwards, right? And find the balance, and then you can move forward, because these obstacles that are put on our way are sometimes to tell us like, hey, um, go slower, there's something you're not seeing, you're missing something. And sometimes we get angry, right? Because we want to be on that other side of we want to remove that boulder. And Spirit is saying you will in due time, once you figure out and get untied from this situation there. Golden opportunity. Yeah, there's like some opportunity that's coming up and you feel like you're gonna miss it. You feel like you're running out of time. You feel like, man, JJ, I see the opportunity there on the other side, but there's this thing here. Like, why can't I remove it? And Spirit is saying, well, maybe change your perspective. Maybe it's not the right time. The opportunity will be there. Remember, what's yours will not pass you by, ever. Okay? Maybe you're not as ready as you think you are. Maybe if Spirit gives you this opportunity right now, you will not take advantage of it fully than if you were to wait, and then you will be ready. Because there's something still here with the Knight of Wands. There's something here that you're not seeing because you're going too fast, okay? Or you're letting the idea of this passion, or letting your passion kind of fog you a little bit, and you're not in touch with reality, so you're gonna miss something. That's what I'm getting here. But don't worry, you will overcome. For some of you, there is this opportunity that already has presented itself to you, and you're like, wow, this is something I've been waiting for, JJ. I'm so excited. And then you're like, holy cow, like there is this huge obstacle here. Maybe you don't know how to set the program. Maybe you don't know how to get the word across. Maybe you don't know how to express it. Maybe you don't know how to put the pieces, the information together. And Spirit is saying, do not worry. Everything will come in divine timing. So if you're having difficulty with an idea, with an opportunity, if you feel like you don't have what it takes, Spirit is saying, yes, you are being guided. Again, connect with water here, because you're too much here in your head. And I feel like you need to bring it back down. Okay? Bring it back down to earth and to your emotions. And whatever seemed to be an obstacle, because I also see this like two pillars. I feel like you're gonna walk through something. Whatever was the obstacle to get through to the other face in your life, the obstacles are being removed and doors are being opened for you, and you can walk right through them. And I feel like that's the signs that Spirit are trying to tell you, like, wait, the obstacle will clear, just give it a little bit of time. And maybe that's what Spirit is saying, don't lose your passion too. Don't lose your drive after what you want just because there was a little obstacle. Soon the doors will open wide open for you, and you can walk right through it and go after that golden opportunity. Hobbies. There's a hobby. There's a hobby here that there's an opportunity about a hobby, maybe that you wanted to monetize, maybe that you wanted to create a living out of, and Spirit is saying yes. Sometimes we want things, and we have this idea of like, okay, this is a hobby, it should be easy, we will never have obstacles, this is my life purpose, it's gonna be a breeze. No, it's not. No, it's not. We still have obstacles, we still have things we need to let go of, and there's still something here that you need to let go of. But this hobby will open up great doors for you. Okay? And whatever obstacles come your way, Spirit wants you to know that you can overcome anything. And I feel like you're also seeing a lot of sevens, okay? Because it's telling you this is your divine life purpose. This is your life mission. Just don't give up. It's not easy. To me, sevens, when I see 777, tells me these are divine obstacles. And I know this sounds crazy, JJ, divine obstacles. Well, what I associate with divine obstacles is there are obstacles that are divinely put there to show you exactly just how strong you are and how committed you are to this passion, to your life purpose, to show you exactly, como decimos en español, de qué madera estoy hecho, ¿no? Like, to show you that what you're made of. There you go. It's going to show you what you're made of. And that's why they're divinely obstacles, because they are meant to show you exactly what you're made of. Okay, it's not there to pick on you. So that's for option 3. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I mean option 2 and not to option 3. So those of you who picked option 3, what are all these signs telling me? Let's see. 8 of Wands. Okay, so the messages that you've been waiting for, the signs, you're seeing a lot of signs, a lot of messages. 8 of Wands to me is a lot of messages. There's a lot of things going on. Maybe you're stressed. Maybe you can't see the path ahead of you, right? But you're being guided through this challenging time. But this is like good challenge, this is like good pressure. This is so if you're like, JJ, I don't know what you're talking about, my life is slow right now, my business is not picking up or whatever, Spirit is trying to tell you, maybe you're seeing a lot of 8s. Okay, I just got the number 28 for some reason. So maybe some of you are seeing 28. Maybe you're 28. Maybe things will pick up on the 28th. Okay, which is great. That's one day before Mercury retrograde ends. So I'm getting like, okay, thank you, Spirit. They're saying there's an opportunity opening up for you. Maybe even 2. And I feel like there's this, like I said, this is great stress. This is kind of like, let's say you have your business and you have 20 readings to do in a week, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so thankful that I have all these opportunities, but yet it's stressful. Okay. Or if you're a singer and you're like, oh my God, these 3 different restaurants want me to play at their or sing at their restaurants, and you're like, oh shit, can I do it? Can I make this happen? And so you're there's this sense of being overwhelmed but yet being thankful for that. So it's good busy, right? There's a lot of demand being put on you. People are looking at you, people are being drawn to you, and there's a lot of things are blooming at the same time. Okay, I'm being drawn to these flowers here on the trees, and I feel like you planted so many seeds and they're all blooming all at once, and you're like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I attend to every single flower, or do I just like, you have to pick? And I feel like you're having a hard time picking. But I feel like there's two main things that are drawing your attention, and I feel like Spirit is saying those two things are where you're supposed to go. And I'm also getting 333, so you might be getting a lot of 333s, 33, 333. um and I feel like this to me is looking like the infinity sign. So I feel like there's a lot of infinite possibilities for you at this time, and that's what Spirit is saying. Maybe you feel like your energy is being scattered all over the place too, like I said, because you have so many demands, so many people looking out to get your attention, or um to just seek that service that you offer in the world, whatever this is. Whether it is, you have a bakery. I don't know why I got bakery, but if you have a coffee shop, if you have a business, people are being drawn to you. Okay, and it's like, I just heard high demand. There's a high demand coming, and I feel like Spirit is preparing you, and that's why they're showing you those signs. Like, get ready, because you're going to be on high demand, and you have to learn to handle your stress. Okay. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Yeah, because there's a high demand, or there's a lot of things that are opening up for you. There's a lot of flowers that are blooming at the same time. You have like a lot of opportunities, which is a good thing, but it's also stressful, right? So I feel like there's this new way of living that's gonna emerge. Okay, you are gonna your life is changing, and that's what Spirit is trying to tell you, that you are about to soar really, really high. Okay, you're about to embark on a journey that you yourself didn't even think it was possible. Okay. You're gonna I'm getting like, um because again, if you were feeling confused, because like I said, you can't see the path ahead. So there's this like energy of like, okay, I know the energies are going to pick up, I could feel it, but I'm not quite sure exactly how or where is this journey leading me. I'm being drawn to the clouds. Like, it will clear up for you, and you'll be able to soar. And I feel like you're gonna get to higher places than you've ever been before. Okay. Don't back down. You're flying high. Don't back down right now. Stand up for what you believe is right. So, again, there is that fire. There's a lot of fire here. We have the Eight of Wands, the Phoenix, and she's holding her fire. Stay focused. Stay determined. Stand up for what you believe. Don't back down. Don't back down. Even if you feel like this is too stressful, and you're like, JJ, there's so much demand. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I have, the right amount of people to help me get these. I'm hearing high demand, and I'm also seeing like someone just being there in their office, like packaging stuff. Okay, they never thought this business would grow so big, and it's like, I don't know if I can get these all delivered, and there's like a due date. Okay, just high demand. That's what I keep getting. So I feel like, this is a great learning experience for you to kind of learn how to handle that stress and that pressure. Okay. Because I feel like you wanted this, but now it's like you have it, and it's like, oh, I need to redirect my energy, right? Kind of like, I don't know how to put it, kind of like fix your schedule. There we go. You're gonna have to change your schedule. That's why it's a fresh new way of living, because now you're no longer gonna the old ways of doing things are no longer gonna apply now, because now you're so much on demand. Now you're so much attention, or so much being pulled in different directions, that you need to change your schedule. Okay. And that's always a little bit of a hustle, right? We don't like to, especially we have a lot of earth, or we like to have a routine. Well, Spirit is saying, you know, don't back down. If that scares you, if you're like, no, I don't think I can do that, it's too much for one person. That's the thing, too much for one person. And Spirit is saying, don't back down. You have what it takes. You're Bridget, the warrior here, okay? Don't back down. Stand up for what you want. If you want this new way of living, if you want this success, if you want this abundance, the eights are abundant, don't back down, okay? And then welcome the new. You have new and new. Yep, a new way of living. It's being stressful. There's a lot of demand. I keep hearing demand here. I don't know. This sounds very specific for someone. But don't back down. Don't be like, no, I can't do this. No, never mind. I don't know. No, yeah. Welcome the new. Be excited. It will bring in a lot of passion. Also, travel. Some of you may be relocating here. If you've been asking Spirit for a sign to see if, like, okay, is this relocation where I need to be, or is this the right time to relocate? Yes. And it's, of course, you're gonna find a new way of living, because now you had to find maybe a new school for your kids. You had to find a new home. You had to find, where is the mail office, where is the grocery store, where is this and that, and you're gonna feel lost for a little bit. So you could take that metaphorically. If you're starting a new job, if you're starting a new phase in your life, you're gonna feel lost. But Spirit is saying, don't back down just because you feel lost. You know, this is what you wanted, and it's gonna get you to there. But you need to first, of course, find your footing, right? And you will in due time. And every time we're entering into an unknown place or a new place, whether this is living, work, business, whatever it is, we always feel this energy of like, you know, let me go back to how I used to live. Let me go back. And Bridget here is telling you, nope, don't back down now. You are stronger than you think, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a little bit of a long video, but have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.